Yo, what up, John Stannis here with Limitless Hoops. Thank you for joining me. I'm putting 10 minutes on the clock as soon as I break it. All right, I got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. No, that's 5. That's 25. That's 10. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's see if I can get this show done within 10 minutes. All right, let's just get started. I miss those days when we were doing the morning workouts and everything and like the combines and the clinics. Let's get back to that stuff. All right. It was a full program. It's everything that we all needed, but scaling up has been like a monster issue that I knew would take some time. All right. It does take time to spread the word, and we had to pull it back to go forward. It is what it is. But I think our kids that were there back then, mainly Kieran and Noah, I think that they've progressed forward. All right, during this time without all that extra stuff added, because they've added stuff on their own, so which is even more like entrenching. It's good. All right, so but let's get back to those points where we can add everything, and we are gaining more and more momentum. So let's keep going. What's up, Luke? I saw Luke just did the pick and roll quiz. Great job on that. Didn't see how you did. Let me know how you did in the comment section. And I got Adrian Mendoza. What's going on? We got our quote of the day. Is not here. I haven't done that one in a while. All right, but the quote of the day is this quote right here. All right, know your opponent. All right, know your opponent. That's when we two different levels. Strictly speaking, you want to be looking at your opponents like game film. You want to study them. Your coach might give you a scouting report. You got to like read them during the games. If they always go left, always go right. How your guys handling stuff. You right. Know your opponent, right? But how about the other thing? How about the mirror? How about when you look into the mirror and you're your own greatest opponent? I told the kids last night, man, if you wanted to be great, you would be great. It comes down to want. All right. First, you got to believe in the process. Then you gotta want to go through that process. Then you got to want. Then you got to actually do it. And we're not past. Some people aren't past the first one. They're like, all that work for that? Nah, I don't believe that. But even the people that believe it are like, well, no, I can't do that, or I won't do that. And then after that, okay, I will do it. Now I got to do it all the time. You're not even getting to the hardest part. You guys don't even want to do it. And I asked the kids. I said, hey, someone just come up to me and just tell me that you want it. Not one kid said that afterwards. Maybe they didn't think that they were actually invited. I'm asking you. Tell me, I actually want it, because that's the first step. If you can say that you want it, then you have a chance. So you are your greatest opponent. With that said, know your opponent. Know yourself. Know the other people involved. And then that's how you can beat your great opponents, your weak opponents, every opponent that you could possibly have. But again, you are your greatest opponent. Quote of the day, know your opponent. Let's look at the poll question today. Is the Chinese dunk contest better than the American dunk contest? That ball, that car was inflated. I saw that. I just noticed that. But okay. Leapfrog. Oh, that was nice. Honey dip. Oh, wait, that's the... Oh, was that done over there? I thought that was done here, but okay. All right, he flew. I mean, it's pretty good, but I don't think it's better than the NBA dunk contest. I think it's just that you don't expect it from these guys. But dunkers are getting better and better and better, I'll tell you that, man. But what do you think? Is it better than the NBA dunk contest? Oh, got him. All right, moving on. The stuff that we're doing for the team stuff, it would have been double team step through. That's a great one. Pick and roll defense. Make sure that you guys prepare for this stuff by at least looking at the videos once we have them. Okay, they aren't up for the team workouts yet, but the homework is pick and roll, retreat to pass, rhythm drill, one-on-one post, favorite underdog one-on-one, tap series, defensive free throw, box out. But know the team stuff as well as you can. Then when we do it, remember, then when we film it, watch that stuff before you come to practice. All right, before you come to practice, and then re-watch it afterwards if you didn't understand a particular thing. Because understanding that team stuff, I think is easy. We kind of push that to the side, but make sure that you take care of it. Because if you're no matter how good you are without it, all those coaches who just want to win games this weekend, they're right. If you don't know that stuff, you're screwed. But knowing that stuff is not as hard as learning a jump shot, so we focus on the jump shot more so. Don't forget the team IQ stuff as well. So make sure that you guys keep working, please. Let's go to the trivia question today. Trivia question. I think it's a hard one, but you guys always get my trivia questions. I don't know how, man. Y'all be killing it. But here's a trivia question today. It is, Malone and Stockton have played in the most playoff games without winning at all. But who is third place? That's a trivia question. Let's go to commercial break. I'll be right back.
My name is Sean Kelly, and I'm a 24-year-old hooper from Palm Beach, Florida. Like a lot of kids, I always dreamed of going pro. I believed if I wanted it badly enough, I could get it. In my junior year of college, I developed a condition that prevented me from playing basketball. Although the recovery process was tough, True Height helped me get my nutrition back on track and gave me the best chances for physical growth and recovery. True Height is for those who don't let adversity stop them from chasing their dreams.
All right, I don't think that's the answer. I got someone else, but let me check to see if that answer is correct. I'm going to check James Harden for you. I read the answer. I don't think that's it. James Harden, you said 173 games? I mean, that's a good answer, I think. But it's not the answer that I had. Let me see. My guy. No. Wait. Playoffs. Oh, wait. Maybe. If you said 173, that does beat my guy. My guy's at 167. Maybe James Harden just passed him. Let me check James Harden. Okay. Oh my God. Is this an ad? No, I need postseason. Okay, 173 you said. If that's right, you are correct. I got James Harden. Postseason totals. Where is his games? Come on, ESPN. Oh, there we go. Games played 173. I'm gonna give it to you. I had Sam Perkins at 167, but James Harden did just pass him. That was like recent. Maybe they need to update this Wikipedia article. Come on, Wikipedia. You got it right, my man. Unless someone passed James Harden since, but you know, whatever. Tomato. All right, you're at 14 now, Adrian. What did I do? Oh, right there. Okay, so let me change. Why can't I do that? Okay, anyways, you have 14. Congratulations, you got it. Let's stop this music. Let's move on to the next thing we got is Michael Beasley. This guy is so weird, but let's see what he has to say.
Everything that happened to you, good and bad, you are the common denominator.
Yes.
You understand? Every time you take credit for the good, when it don't fall, you gotta take credit for that.
Yeah. And that's hard
You
for people.
understand? So whether it was your fault or not, you gotta understand.
You know what? Okay. Normally, Michael Beasley has trash takes, but he's right about this. And he's been the common denominator. That's what he's talking about. Meaning, one coach hates him. Other coach hates him. This bad situation happens. This bad situation happens. After a while, it's like, what is the same thing going through all these things? And it's him. Maybe he is wrong. And realizing that is a very mature stance. He said he thought everyone hated him when he was like growing up, and he realized that he was the problem. Some of you guys are the problem, and you got to realize it too. So thank you, Michael Beasley. Nice words of wisdom right there. All right, who's posting the homework? It's what you do in the dark that puts you in the light. We got drills by Weston. Good job. I see it. To have had to hide my camera. Oh, nice job. Okay. Hidden camera trick. I got Teo posting some homework. Nice job. Kieran posting the pick and roll, retreat to pass, tap series right there. Adrian Mendoza 22 hours ago posting some homework. Keep doing that, you guys. Keep it up. See what else we got here.
When you first met, when you guys first got to know each other as teenagers, did you recognize right away you were kind of kindred spirits in the way you approached the game?
Oh yeah, but he was freakishly more athletic and taller than I was.
Okay, so Kobe's talking about how Tracy McGrady was more athletic than he was, but then Tracy goes, the thing with Kobe Bryant was that he always kept score. Do you guys always keep score? I was thinking about Noah in our games, like whenever we have like scrimmages or like the game that doesn't matter to him, and he stops caring, goes, oh, it doesn't matter. Imagine everything mattering, like even just the scrimmage games or just like the workout or just like this one-on-one game or like anything. Warm-ups. Your shooting percentage during warm-ups matters. That's what Kobe was. That all-the-time mentality is tough. And even T-Mac is like, I wasn't like that. Anyways, let's see the story of the day. The human mind can only take so much. And we're all bound to hit the wall eventually. Just make sure when you hit that wall to keep going. Break that wall down by your sheer force and unwillingness to even slow down a little bit. That's easily your best chance. Oh, that's so true. We are all bound to hit the wall eventually, and hitting the wall means you go your hardest, and then all of a sudden you just conk out, and you're like, I can't go anymore. I can't go anymore. You're going to hit the wall. You're going to feel like that, whether it's in college, high school, right now, whatever. What you have to do is go faster beforehand. Think about an actual wall. When you hit the wall, what's the best way to go through the wall? To go over the wall. It's the best way to go around the wall, into the wall, whatever. The best way is when you start out, go faster. All right, you're going to hit the wall. You go faster. So that when you do stop in 7th grade, let's say, you're already the best player in the state because you went so hard before. Now you can like be like, oh, I don't feel like going. So you can take a month off and let people kind of catch you if you have to. All right, but if you're like behind, that's just going to get you further and further behind. All right, so go fast. Hit that wall fast. And let's see what Iggy's trying to say right now.
Being an underdog is always a good thing because you got to really work for it. You know, we always talk about the best 14-year-old basketball player in the world. Most of the time doesn't make it to the NBA. Like, people don't understand, like, that part of our world that we talk about all the time. Like, who was the best freshman? And
that's so true. All right, like the best guy your age right now will suck later. Why is that? Because he won't work. All right, getting everything handed to you is the worst case scenario for any player. It screws you over because you're like, oh, everyone's slower than me. That's why people are like, I don't want to play with the bad team because they won't push me enough. Well, think about the best player in the country. He's with the bad team. Everyone's worse than him. So why is he going to try hard? All right. So being the underdog is like a great thing. So, but if you are the best, make sure that you just pretend like someone's better because someone out there is better, whether they're in Europe or wherever. All right. But if you aren't the best, realize, dude, the better players are screwed, and you can catch them. Just go catch them. All right. And if you become the best, I say just look higher. Just look at older players. Look at the NBA players. You're not Michael Jordan, so aim for that. All right. You're never the best. Unless you just like rest on your laurels, don't do that. Anyways, that's my time. Congratulations on everything. Let's make sure you guys keep working. All right. And don't forget the quote of the day is know your opponent. And your greatest opponent is, of course, yourself. All right. That's my time. Talk to y'all later, man. Reese's Pieces, y'all. Peace.